Right. Hello. And I hope Robert Bigelow gets this. But right, the thing is, at the credential things that you're on about on Joe Rogan, that doesn't mean shit to them. It doesn't mean nothing. They go by Arkham's razor, straight to the point and straight the best way you can. So I wrote you a little bit of an essay, but it might not make much sense. I'm not a writer. I'm not nothing. I'm just a postman. I haven't got any credentials or nothing like that. I'm just experiencing something that I can't explain. I'm in direct contact with them. And how they use it is basically how they've been using it with me is through radio, internet. Because when you think about the internet, it's kind of alien technology, and it's just a way of they can just, I don't know how they do it. They just, if I think of something, I'll turn on the radio of it and I'll get the answer. Or if I watch a video on YouTube, it'll come up with an answer, and they keep leading me down. It's not easy as well. Like I follow the path. It's like a little detective thing in a sense, trying to figure out where I need to look at and that. Now I'm smoking a cigarette because, yeah, I'm stressed because I've got no one to talk to about it. I don't have any friends left anymore. I'm just on my own, and I'm concerned about losing my job, and I'm concerned about being homeless, and that's it. And this isn't an attempt to make money. I don't care about money. I'm literally willing to just go live in some woods at the moment because I've got no other options. Because I've got a cat I've got to look out for, and I can't get a flat with my cat. So money's not a thing. It's all about the better cause. It's all about, well, what I think they want to do is they want us to know about them because they realize that it's all interlinked. Like a thing that I got recently was I found this website that they set up for me basically, and on the website there's different I'll add it on the with the essay you want me to do, but the essays, this is the best way of describing it to you. So let me give you one example, right? This is, I think it came from the abduction, or maybe from the past. Maybe I think I was abducted when I was in a car crash, but that wasn't the only time. I think I was abducted when I was young with my first girlfriend, because we were in the woods one time, and in one of the letters she tells me about how I carried out the woods, and I've got no recollection of it at all. I don't know what went on, but we both were passed out, I think. It it's just crazy, and they're almost telling me like, go find a girl, because I've recently broke up with a girlfriend because she couldn't handle what I've been going through. Time when I was watching this documentary on like a Native American, some white-haired chief he was, and I think he got slaughtered. I think he got murdered by the end. I think he got betrayed and stuff. But I was watching it, I was in tears, and then that night, I can only describe it as being possessed by a spirit or whatever. I was doing like an Art of War thing, and funny thing is, a few nights before, I fell asleep listening to Art of War, so I kind of just knew it. And then for about a week straight, I was just setting up different things in the house, ornaments and stuff, like Art of War, like if I was in a battle and had to control it from, how to win. And my girlfriend obviously thought it was crazy. She phoned um, the police or whatever. They came, picked me up. Um, they slammed me against the wall, did me back in, because when I was in the first car crash, when I think I died then, time just slowed down, and I was listening to my girlfriend. She was speaking fast, so almost like a time different thing. I was in a different time zone, and I think they plucked me out then. Oh, sorry, my cat's meowing. But strange things just keep happening to me. Like I was talking about, I was directed to go in the basement because I live in an old children's home. I think it got shut down ages ago for some malpractice or some things that went on. And I went to the basement because they kind of put it in my head to do it. And I found this old rickety little bag, it was so old it was just falling apart. But it was like an old kid's school bag, which it was behind some pipes. There's no way I would have found it. I just went straight to it and found it. So I think something happened there, and someone was trying to bury the evidence or something. But I didn't. What could I do? I just, who am I going to go to with that? Who's going to believe me? And then one day I was with my girlfriend. We went to these boulders. I can't remember the area. I've got photos of it, or I did have, but I don't know where they are. But anyway, it's not about credentials. I'll show you this thing now. So this is where my first girlfriend lived, who I was in love with, like proper Romeo and Juliet stuff. And look at what they've done to the street where she lives. And on one of the letters from my girlfriend, because we used to write to one another all the time, and when my girlfriend recently breaking up with me, I had to clear the house. So I was going through all the letters. And in one of the letters, she says, "Oh yeah, you're basically famous in Oswestry, where she's from. And one day I'm going to have all the houses," which just sounded bizarre to me. But so I checked out and Googled where she lives and look at what they've done. I don't know. Have you ever seen anything like this? I haven't. So let's go. Right. Look at these green and purple houses. Does that make sense to you? That's where she used to live. Some more greenhouses here, like they've just painted them on the internet. They're using the internet to be in contact with me. And I think what the problem is, what they've got is they can see what we're doing to a planet, especially with all the satellites and stuff and the chemtrails, which you might think is a conspiracy, but it actually is a real thing when you look into it. I think we're injecting some nanotechnology into the skies, which basically they're telling us that if we do that, it's going to affect everything, and it's not going to end up good for us. Oh yeah, there's another one there. There's another one here, but hang on, let's see if I can find it. Yeah, there's another one. There's some more. Then if we go down here, let's go down to the bottom. Is it this one? I think it might be. Some more here. Hang on. Oh yeah, there's another one. The Joker colours. But also, it's the colours of royalty. And they keep telling me like I need to go back to her and make it up with her and stuff like that. I don't know why, but that's what they're doing. You explain that to me, because I can't explain it. Now I wish I could show you my arm when I died once, when I went to the mental asylum, I woke up with a perfect S on my arm. Not just a normal S, it was like an S with a straight line. So even if someone tried to do it on purpose, I don't know how they would do it. But let's go to stop share. Let's see if I can show you. Hang on, bear with me. The camera's not the best. It goes from here. Oh, I can't see on the camera. I'll tell you what, if you ever want to see me, I'll come to you and you can see it with your own eyes. Oh, you can't see it in this light. But I'll show you, it's just a perfect S. And that is from when I tried to commit suicide. Because after my car crash, when the time thing happened, oh no, it wasn't that time. It was when I went to the mental asylum because I was possessed by some Indian guy or whatever, and I lost the plot for a bit. Well, I don't think I did, because the very next day when came around in the mental institute, I was normal. I was back to myself. But I woke up in the hospital with that, and I got a massive time just vanished in my head. I don't know what happened. I can't explain what's going on, apart from the fact that they said to me that what I do is going to change the future, and it's going to be for the best of not just us but their planets, because they can see what we're doing to our planet is affecting other planets, because we're all linked, like the one consciousness. We're all linked, and they see what we're doing, firing up satellites in space to the point where we can't even get out, and they don't want that because they know it's just going to be bad for us and bad for them, because it affects it. As if it comes to it and everyone on earth thinks it's the end of days, then it's bad for them as well, because I think the ultimate goal is like it all linked up, and we can be a part of it all. We can be a part of their system. If you look into panspermia and that stuff's real. Life didn't just start on this planet; it started on all the planets and all the solar systems around our solar system. And I think they do want us to be a part of it, but they don't think we're ready because not enough people are waking up. But I think with the age of Aquarius that's happening, more and more people are coming to the senses, and more people are becoming psychic. And I truly believe the next generation will be more psychic. I really don't care if you believe it or not, but I feel like I'm on a path to try to help people and trying to elevate the consciousness for everyone. And the only way to do that is to talk to people. But unfortunately, I don't have many friends. I'm just a postman. You want credentials? I haven't got credentials. You can either take it for what I show you or not. But I'll include all the things that they sent me, and you can go and take that for what you will. Writing, I'm not great at writing. I'm trying to write something for you for your essay, but Occam's razor, this is the best way. So if you want to talk to me on Zoom or anything and you want to ask me questions, I'm more than happy to help, because I've asked them. The way I communicate to them is through tarot cards on my phone. It just works. So I'm just going to include all these images of the automatic writing that I've done. I don't know why I did it, but it seems to be something, because ever since I did it, it's got more and more intense. And you can decide yourself. I don't really care if you believe me or not. I'm not in it for prize money. I'm just in it to try and better the world. And I think they want me to show you that we can better the world if we all pull the resources together. So anyway, I'll leave it at that and take it for what you will.